is. You ever ran into a girl all she wanted to do is have sex? You don't want to eat. You don't want to sleep. You just want Johnson. You just want Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean. Man, that's a demon, nigga. That's another story. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy 3 back here again with another video, man. As y'all can see by the title, this video is me going over and kind of like just walking y'all through my journey of me not having sex and kind of why I stopped having sex and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the benefits, the reasons why I stopped, and just how this even came about. Period. Because sex. Period. Right now is one of those things that's really normalized. Like it's damn near socializing to people for real, for real. Like people look at sex like spending $1 type thing. So, but it was never intended to be that and all that. But we're gonna get into that in a minute. So this started. I've been, as y'all can see, it's been going on probably like 8 months now, maybe even a little bit longer. I want to say I stopped having sex like May last year, maybe even a little bit before that. It started, and y'all see my Yeti. It started towards the end of my last relationship. Really, obviously, with it coming to the end, and you be knowing when it's coming to the end of the relationship, like y'all really ain't really doing stuff and touching each other stuff like that no more. So started towards the end of that, and then after that ended, I kind of just kept building on it for real, because even before like I started reading the Bible more and like finding out why and stuff, I always try to explain to people, even before like me knowing better. It's like something that was always kind of ingrained in me anyway. Like I still can count on my hands how many people I've had sex with, how many people I've had those type of encounters with, because I've never really just been a super horny individual or just somebody that's steady sleeping with people and doing all this other stuff like that. Like I ain't gonna act like I ain't had sex before or wasn't having sex stuff like that, but it just wasn't overly how people doing now. Like how people be super happy about the number of people they sleeping with, all this stuff like that. Like I've never really been doing that. Never really was into that. Like only reason or only way that I was gonna probably do something like that, like you either had to be my girl or on the way to being my girl type thing. I wasn't just out here just doing stuff just to do stuff for real. That just wasn't me. That never really was how I was wired. So that's how I kind of always looked at it like that. Like that ain't just something that I'm just trying to be out here doing type thing with any and everybody. So once that relationship stopped, like I said, I stopped having sex and kind of just started building on top of that. And really, the thing that really got me for real is once I started reading the Bible more, because I was reading it beforehand and stuff, but it's like I really was a slave to me just not knowing like certain information and certain like reasoning behind, oh, this is why this is like this and this is why you ain't supposed to do that. Like prime example, like I said, everybody looks at sex like it's the most casual thing on earth when it never was intended to be that. Do y'all know sex is a form of worship? Yeah, nigga, it's a form of, like, you're not just supposed to be out here just having sex and doing sex. Like you're only supposed to have sex once you're married. Like that's supposed to be like a form of worship. You get what I'm saying? Like to God, like between a covenant with you, him, and your partner that y'all made. That's supposed to be something that you and somebody that you're married to is the only people that you're supposed to be doing that with. Like even staying with somebody and having a house with them and all this other stuff, and y'all not married, you really ain't supposed to do that either. And it's like a lot of times I was just be wondering why these relationships and stuff like that ain't getting blessed and all this other stuff. But it's like, to me now, knowing what I know, it's like me doing wrong thinking I was doing right. It never was gonna end up the correct way anyway. You know what I'm saying? So with me learning that information, like I was like, dang, bro, it's one of them, like I probably just need to stop. Like, and I just stopped for real. And to me, it helps me out a lot more, and I feel like it will help dudes out and girls out a lot more, because what happens is a lot of times y'all not liking people, y'all are lusting over those people. So the fact that you see this girl, she might got a big booty, might got some big chest or something. Same thing with girls, y'all might look at a dude, think he got a big thing, or whatever the case may be for y'all, whatever turn y'all on, like he got an attractive face, he got a nice body, whatever, and y'all want to sleep with them. It's not the fact that y'all like them that y'all want to deal with them. A lot of times people only deal with people because they lusting over them. You know how many situations a lot of folks would be in if y'all didn't want to sleep with somebody? And that's kind of what I was getting at. One of the reasons with me not having sex, that really eliminates a whole, I don't know how to phrase, but like that eliminate like a whole selection of women alone. Because like once you get to telling people like, oh no, I ain't having sex, this and that, they look at you like you crazy. But it's like, to me, if that's the only thing that y'all can bond over, or that's the only thing that like that's really good or something like that, then y'all don't like each other. Like it's a lot of people now, y'all know, They hate their girlfriend, hate their wife, this and that, but the sex good, man. That thing, what you feel me? You wouldn't even be dealing with that person if you wasn't having sex with them, and that's not a good thing. That really means you don't like them. You should be able to have a connection with somebody without it being a physical connection. Like y'all should be able to connect mentally on other different activities and just thought process and stuff alone for real, for real. So for me, one, it kind of helped me eliminate a lot of women just like that because like a lot of girls, you only talk to them just because you want to smash them. I don't want to smash nobody. I ain't really had the desire to smash nobody, and I still really don't. Like, recently, I've been kind of having like a little desire to have maybe just like a female presence or something like that, or talk to somebody this and that. But even before, like recently, I ain't even felt like that for real, for real. Like, I've been cool all by myself. Just the fact that I'm not steady physically attaching myself to people by doing activities that you ain't supposed to be doing in the first place. Yeah, like even with that, do y'all know, like, bruh, sexual immorality is like one of the things that God hates the most. Then he burnt a whole city down for sexual immorality, nigga. Like that's one thing too, being in the Bible stuff like that showed me like y'all everybody always be a sin is a sin, which is definitely right. But all sins are not equal as far as like the punishment that you gain behind that sin and the repercussions that you get behind that sin, bro. Like it's and on top of that, it's different too if you know that's a sin versus if you don't know that's a sin because now you know that turns to iniquity. That turns to what's the word for it? It may not be iniquity, it's another word, and I don't want to, you feel me, mislead nobody. But long story short, you knowing something is wrong and you doing it anyway is worse than you not knowing and you doing it. So sexual immorality is one of those things like it's throughout the Bible. Like he hate that, bro. Like that's one of the biggest sins ever, bro. Because it's one of the only sins that's outside of the body that's to yourself that you harm yourself with, bro. Whether you know it or not, but you harm yourself spiritually and you harm yourself physically. Like it's just one of those things because again, sex was made to be a form of worship between two people in the covenant with God, but we took it and perverted it and made it one of those things where it's for a pleasure, it's for yourself pleasing, it's for everything, which is also what led to people watching pornography, which led to people masturbating. All of that stuff is sexual immorality that we're not supposed to be doing. I sat here and watched somebody talk about that the other day. Like, bro, just think about it. Even porn, you're watching other people have sex. Do y'all know how weird that is, nigga, that you're watching other people have sex? You turned out by other people having sex, not because you're having sex or one that has sex. You're watching other people. Like, there's no way to cut and slice it. Like, nigga, would you watch somebody in real life have sex? And if you would, you're just a weird ass. Like, we ain't here for that. No. That's a whole nother topic for itself. But like, literally, bro, like, all of this stuff has really been perverted for your own pleasure and your own satisfaction when it was never intended and made to be that in the first place. You get what I'm saying? And also, like, one of the biggest reasons, because I can really go on about this all day, because there's a lot of stuff that go into this, especially like biblically. That's why I encourage y'all boys every video, every time, one, to get a relationship with the Lord, not religion. Get a relationship with the Lord, bro. A relationship. That's all you want. Read the Bible and apply that to all areas of your life, not some, because that was a problem that I had too, and I'm still not struggling, but like still gaining knowledge so I can apply it to all the areas of my life. So if somewhere I'm doing wrong that I didn't know before, I can fix it. But get a relationship with the Lord, bro, and learn the knowledge and apply it to all areas of your life. And I promise you, yo, the quality of your life is gonna get better, bro. It is, because it just is, bro. It is. But yeah, like I was saying, one of the biggest reasons too that I started having sex was too, and I just explained this to a girl not too long ago, bro. Like, I used to look at sex as love, like, and by that, what I mean is I'm a giver. As far as like just with me in relationships and all this other stuff like that, period. Like, I always tend to put, and I feel like men, period, do a lot of this, but I always tend to put myself last or after the person that I'm with, trying to make them happy and trying to make them satisfied and trying to make sure that they good, even if I'm not good, which is not healthy. Even if I'm not good, especially with sex, bro. Like, I used to have a high sex drive, bro, when I was having sex, and it was one of those like, nigga, I'm trying to show you how much I love you ass type thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this like this form of actor, me doing this for you, because again, I'm a giver, so I'm making sure the girl is straight. Like, even with sexual activities, I'm making sure she's straight way before I'm straight. So it's like, I would look at that like, man, I'm showing you how much I'm loving you and this and that, when that ain't nothing but a physical activity, bro. That's not love. That's not what love is supposed to equal to. You having sex is not love. You doing all that stuff is not love. But I used to kind of attach that and put it together with as an aspect of love. Like, I love you so much, so I'm doing this for you. I'm trying to make sure that you're happy, that you please this way, that you climaxing, that you're doing this, that you're doing that. But I sat here and thought, and the same thing I explained to a girl the other day. I sat here and thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing all this stuff. I'm putting girls through the matches, all this other stuff. And you see where it got me. It didn't get me nowhere. It didn't prolong the relationship. It didn't prolong the inevitable. It didn't prolong anything. I'm doing all these tricks and turns, doing all the learning all this stuff, doing all this stuff. And I'm still in the same predicament that I was before they came, which is by myself. And I know it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, well, nah, you must not be doing what you think you do. That's neither here or there. My Yelp reviews is 5 stars because it's not supposed to be. People just look at it like a casual thing that they're supposed to be doing when that's not what it was never, ever, ever intended for. You get what I'm saying? So to me, it's more pros than cons. But then obviously, you still a man. You're gonna have your urges and stuff like that, this and that. But you get up, move around, go do something more productive, think about something, get off your ass and just not think about it. Um, or move around and do something else. And then a lot of times too, the areas that you're struggling in, that means something. Like, and I've been trying to figure out exactly what that means for me. Like, nigga, like, again, I was never really super lustful, stuff like that, but like, I enjoyed having sex. I liked having sex. I still like having sex, even though I ain't been doing it. So it's like, to me, I look at that like that's a form of love that I need to figure out how to control and focus it in another area. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I kind of been doing. So again, man, I just kind of wanted to explain why I kind of stopped having sex. Maybe it's encourage somebody else to at least take a break or step back from it, to be like, dang, do I really like this person? Or I like what we doing. I like physically what we're doing. I like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is going on 8 months. Hopefully, and I pray to the Lord every day to keep my mind mental strong, help me submit to him each and every day, because that's the thing too. It's not a one-time thing. Every day is a different battle. Every day is you continue to walk in the army of the Lord. You get what I'm saying? So every day is something else that you're facing. Every day it is a mental battle, a spiritual battle that you're gonna have to face, and you're gonna have to continue to overcome that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm hoping that I can keep this up and that I can keep going until I get married, for real, for real. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's what it was intended for. Hopefully the next person that I had sex with is my wife, is the way that I'm looking at this. You get what I'm saying? And again, to people that's been trying, or maybe somebody that wants to try and you slip and fall, bro, that's okay. You feel me? You repent to God, turn from that, and keep going. God forgive you as soon as you actually repent. And repent is you saying sorry for that act and you turning from that action and walking the other way and doing better going forward. You saying sorry, you repenting. Say if I have sex today, me repenting is not me. Oh, I'm sorry, God, I'm about to have sex, man. And I go right back tomorrow and have sex again. That's not repenting. You're not gonna get nowhere because you're not fully actually giving yourself and being sorry about what you did and trying to change your ways. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's struggling sexually and stuff like that, and that's the thing too, bro. These be demons that y'all having sex with. Like, I ain't even gonna go on all that, but like, I done ran into a couple succubus, nigga. Like, these be real life demons, and y'all be thinking that they not there trying to suck your energy and do all this other stuff. And a lot of times that's what it is. You ever ran into a girl all she wanted to do is have sex? You don't want to eat. You don't want to sleep. You just want Johnson. You just want Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean. Man, that's a demon, nigga. That's another story for another time. We'll get into all that. But man, I appreciate y'all boys for supporting the channel as always. Continue to support, like, subscribe, share these videos to everybody. As I can see, we in the stain. We got a lot more coming with this stain too. I'm just trying to, you feel me, get my stuff together. I'm trying to find a tent. Somebody put me on somebody that do tent, so we might be set on that. I'm gonna get some tent, get some rims, but I'm gonna show the whole process for everything, as far as me pimping out the car, making it faster, making it look better, turning this into the real Bruce Wayne.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
You know what I'm saying? So until the next time, y'all boys, get in that Bible, man. Get y'all relationship with God. Learn to be better. Learn some information, bruh. Like, I'm telling, like, bro, that Bible right there is better than any textbook, any history book you can ever read, bro. As far as information and biblical stuff and actual history and stuff that's happened and continues to happen, and that is a cycle. Come on. So till the next time, man, pray.
Talk my shit.
I love y'all boys. Y'all boys
Get out
be
of the
safe
way.
till next time, gang. Look.
That's all it is. Trust no nigga, trust no bitch. Straight up. Get to the money and stay out the way. She suck on my dick and you take her on dates. Ain't talking money, get fuck out my face. You gotta stay down and you gotta be patient. Just want me some money. Remember them days I was down bad and bummy. Glock on my hip, I ain't doing no tussle. This life shit real, better turn up your hustle.